Hey everyone, welcome to Reverse Homesteading. Still checking my little babies on my heat mats inside quite a bit. They're going well with the fan on. I only put it on during the day, I'm not sure what the science is on that. But you can see the ones that were a bit leggy and leaning toward the light, not very strong. They've just got a little bit of breeze going over them, the fan's on low, but their stems are getting wider and they're looking a lot stronger. They're also looking a lot greener. Even in the first day I had the screen door open, which let in a lot more light. I didn't realise how much light it was blocking. And look at this! It has 3 leaves, which is weird at this stage. But maybe I'll isolate it and make sure I don't get seed from it, or maybe I will. I don't know if it would have any other good qualities. Maybe it'll have weird leaves all over. And I usually don't grow seeds this way, but these little imperial mandarin seeds seem to be doing something. I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah, it looks like it's starting to sprout, so that's pretty cool. These are from a friend. I usually don't do this because I've had some that didn't work very well, but also I'm doing these particular seeds like this because I think they just kept drying out in my mini greenhouse. It's just too sunny out there now. And I've done a couple of lots and they just never came up, so if there's constant moisture I can keep a good eye on them because I can actually see the seed. This is my messy corner that I planted out with orchids and bromeliads from my friend and some spring star bulbs which haven't come up yet. That was the end of July I was supposed to plant them by, and I did. It's now the end of August, so I haven't been weeding too much, so I don't think I've pulled them out. So we shall see, but I was thinking of moving them to my surprise bulb garden. I think they'd look good there, and it would give me a border for the other part of the year when the bulbs are not up. Maybe I'll intersperse them. I'll have a think about that. It might actually disrupt the bulbs spreading. I actually want the bulbs to spread. We shall see. The weather's been warmish, coldish, rainyish, windyish. Yeah, it's almost spring in Melbourne, that's what it does. But here's an update on my little bulbs that are coming up. They're getting big. Not too many more from last time. Just these two are the most recent ones. Looking very cute. And I was going to show you my cover crop. Here's my cover crop of mustard seeds from the spice area in the supermarket. I just threw them on the compost, or the sugarcane mulch is what I've got, and pelted them in with a hose. So I wasn't very kind, but they sprouted. We've had a bit of rain overnight, so just make sure you keep the water up to your cover crop, and then when you're ready to turn over your bed, or when they're about to flower, that's when you cut them off and dig them back into the soil, or at least spread them on the top of your soil if you're doing no dig. I'm going to be relocating this bed to probably over there next to that one, so I'm pretty excited to enrich this soil while I'm waiting for the garlic to flop over and be ready to be harvested. The other thing to remember in windy weather, or even if you have little plants inside with a fan on them, the wind or the breeze does actually dry them out, so especially plants waking up, ones coming out of dormancy, and new things, make sure you keep the water up to them as if it's the main growing season. So you probably know that when plants are dormant you don't water them as much, but if they're coming out of dormancy they will need that extra water. Thanks for watching, I hope you're having fun in your garden. We'll see you next time.